COD, make some noise. I take it y'all can hear me. Yeah. All right. I'll speak to you. It's good to see everyone. Listen, I want to say happy 2026 Black History and Culture Awareness Time in America.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all can do a little bit better than that. Oh, they said I got to talk in the mic for the recording. Listen, I am very concerned right now. I'm concerned about who I am as a black person in America. I am concerned whether or not folks want me as a black man to be in America. I'm concerned. I'm honest. And we're going to explore this whole thing, this concept of Africa is everywhere, and what that means throughout the course in this period in our time together. So I'm inviting everyone to get engaged, to be courageous, to probably find out something different that perhaps you did not know. And it's okay that we will celebrate, and we'll do a little celebrating here today, but we're also going to have some interesting comments and remarks as well to engage. We're going to have a really engaging dance troupe, Iodeli, who will come, and they will invigorate us and inspire us, and they will give us the meaning behind what they do and the context of the dance that they will demonstrate to us, and we're all invited to be a part of that. I am going to ask that all of our students in the space, stand up, because y'all know what I do. All of our students, if you are a COD student, some of y'all already standing, so I don't have to ask y'all to stand. So if everybody else can make a round of applause for our COD students, and let's continue to encourage them. Thank you all of you all, for what you all do to make College of DuPage a place of relevancy. And so without further ado, I am going to bring to you all right now, you can be seated. I am going to bring to you all right now our very own College of DuPage chamber singers on the direction of Dr. Patrick O'Shea, and let us receive them as they bring us the national anthem, followed by Lift Every Voice and Sing. And as they sing, you can stand to your feet. Come on, let's greet them with a round of applause.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, where steady beat, and not our weary feet. Come to the place for which our fathers died. We have come over a way that the tears has been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered. Out from the gloomy past, still now we stand at last, where the white gleam of our bright star is cast.
Another round of appreciation for College of DuPage Chamber Singers. We always thank Dr. O'Shea and our Chamber Singers for being a part of this cultural moment. Before I bring up our president to say a few words, I do want to point out a couple of things. In the back here, or to my right behind you all, are two tables. The InterCultural Student Initiatives table is here, and we have information for you about the work that we do, and there's merch there for you all to take. There's some commemorative items that you all can help yourself to as well. And then next to that table, we're pleased to be accompanied or in the presence of the American Red Cross, who is here to share information about the importance of what the American Red Cross, what they have continued to do for years, and what they're looking to do, and the work that they do here at College of DuPage. So if you have an opportunity, please stop by the table for the American Red Cross, get more information, and find out why it is important not only to you, but important to others in terms of how they've been engaging in our health and well-being for years, okay? And next up, we will have the president of College of DuPage, Dr. Siddiqui, who will come and give us a few words of welcome. Let us receive him.
Good afternoon. Thank you, David, and thanks, Professor Shea, for bringing students on the stage, and I'm very impressed with the performance, so thank you for singing the anthem and other song. And I would like to say a few words about, in observance of 2026 Black History and Cultural Black History Month in February. This month invite us to pause intentionally to reflect, honor, and recognize the enduring influence of Black history and Black culture in our great nation. Our communities and on our campus, Black history is not confined to the past or to single moment in time like this event. It continues to shape our society through leadership, creativity, resilience, and collective progress. As a community college, we serve students from every walk of life. Our commitment to a culture of care and belongingness calls us to listen, learn, and engage thoughtfully with one another. Black History Month deepens that commitment by reminding us that culture is not separate from education. It is central to how we teach, learn, and grow together. I encourage all of you to fully participate in different events that David and Naveen and others are hosting this month. Engage in conversation and approach this time with openness of your heart and curiosity of your mind. The stories we share and the perspective we encounter have the power to broaden understanding and strengthen connection between us. I extend my sincere thanks to everyone who contributed to this event and to many activities planned this month. Black History Month reinforces our shared commitment to inclusion, opportunity, and student success, and helps carry that work forward with purpose. Thanks again for being here. I look forward to meaningful movement and conversation ahead. Thank you.
Now for another rendition, I will tell you this. In certain parts of African American culture, the church has played a huge part. We know social religious and no bias to any particular social religious perspective, but the church has played a huge part in African American culture here in America for centuries. And so I think a part of what you will hear, and if you want to come up and say a couple words, you can, will be reflective of that culture through music and through the stories that's told through this type of music. Dr. O'Shea.
We'd like to share two more pieces with you. The first one is entitled The Word Was God, and it is by a wonderful African-American choral composer, Rosephany Powell, and that's a cappella. And then I think many of you will recognize the second one we're going to do now, which is Total Praise by Richard Smallwood.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God.
In the beginning was the
same
Word,
was
and the
in
Word was
the
with
beginning
God, and the Word was God.
The
In the
same was
beginning
in
was the
the
Word,
same
and
was
the
in
Word was with God, and the Word was God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. All things were made that have been made. Nothing was made He has not made. All things were made that have been made. Nothing was made He has not made.
All things were made by Him, all things were made by Him. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And the Word was with God,
And the Word,
and the Word,
and the Word,
and the Word was God.
Before I forget to mention him, our accompanist is Mr. William Burr, hiding back there behind the altos and tenors.
Mine eyes to the hills.
How about another round of applause for our chamber singers? Come on, y'all can make some noise. They were singing pretty good. They sound really good. Thank you, thank you. We appreciate you all. We are pleased to have some speakers with us for our time together. We have two representatives from the Black Student Alliance, and so that you all realize that Black Student Alliance is a part of Black history. They're contemporary in terms of what they're doing now. They operate to try to impact the culture of COD and to try to represent Black culture at COD. And so we're excited to have two representatives from the Black Student Alliance. And I don't know in what order, but we have Jemiah Haynes. Stand up, Jemiah. Jemiah Haynes. Y'all make some noise for her. And then we have Jaden Gant. Stand up, Jaden. And so I don't know what order that they're going to come, but as they come, please receive them and encourage them as they give their remarks. So let's make some noise for our BSA student representatives.
Hello, everyone. Again, my name is Jemiah Haynes, the president of BSA. So before I start, I want to acknowledge and support Blackness throughout the diaspora. That goes for my Black folks from Africa, the Caribbean, my Afro-Latinos, my Black folks from Europe, and so forth. If you are Black and proud, I see you. We are connected through our stories. Don't let the land in which you came from tell you that you're different. You are my people. It's not about where the boat dropped you off, because we were all picked up from the same place. The overarching theme of this month is Africa is everywhere. To me, that speaks to the over 400 years my people contributed to the foundations of this country when they stepped foot on a land in which they would never get to call home. The greatness that we claim of this nation comes from their blood, their tears, and their pain that they ensure was justified because it was their destiny. Yet, we have a leader who wants to get rid of our history. And I want to say that you cannot erase my people, for there is no discussion of American progress or advancement without them. We didn't just pick your cotton, we harvested your crops, grew your tobacco, raised your children, fed your household, preserved your plantations, and built your wealth. And as long as every inch of my body is living, you will not be able to silence the contributions of my ancestors to this very land you walk on. I will not let you. Africa is everywhere for me means acknowledging our history doesn't start here, it was brought here. Creating this idea that our existence is formulated through their entrapment was another way to feed the narrative that we were born to be their property. My people weren't just slaves. They weren't slaves so they came here. They were enslaved. They were people first, people that had their own civilizations, their own given societies that produced goods, work trade, took from their land with vast resources, and had the skill set to make them of value. They were 10 steps ahead of their own oppressors' understandings of innovation and invention. Yet I'm expected to retain my American pride from this idea that we are the greatest nation because they say so. My greatness starts in Africa first. There will be no me without it, and there will be no you without it, whoever you are. You could barely get through the day without our ideas, our intellect, our creativity, and I say that in the cockiest way possible because my people don't get the credit they deserve, and we are expected to have this humility through this neglect. The traffic light was invented by a Black man. DPS was invented by a Black woman. The color monitor printer was invented by a Black man. The portable hair straighter, a Black woman. X-ray imaging, a Black man. The electronic microphone, co-created by a Black man. And the next time you have a fire, thank a Black man. And many other inventions, even the contributions of Black culture to the mainstream, us. We built the foundation of this country, and instead of leading in arrogance, we beg for change. We ask to be awarded with humanity, and for that of ourselves and others. Africa is everywhere. It is in these walls, the floors, the lights. It is in our stories, our love, our cries, our jokes, our conversations. It has led me to be here with all of you. This month, I beg for my fellow Black students, faculty, and staff to lift your heads with pride and find that piece of it in you and hold it, because Africa is in me, and it's in you too. Thank you.
We're going to introduce then Mr. Jaden Grant. Come on up, Jaden Grant. Come on.
First of all, I just want to say, Jemiah, you made this really hard to follow up. I want to start off by saying good morning to all my melanated kings, queens, otherwise, and all who are here in appreciation of us. I thank you all for your presence today, and it means the world. I believe that us as a people, our greatest strength is our collaboration, and right now, the strongest method of segregation and perpetuation of slavery that they are trying to push upon us is isolation. By keeping us separated, by keeping us away from one another, and keeping us from the power that we can build together, they perpetuate slavery within our own minds. I believe that their main goal is to maintain it within us and keep it going so long that we do it to ourselves, and they no longer have to have their hand in it because it exists within our minds. And I believe I'm not the only person who holds that belief. Sorry, give me one moment. I believe the strongest method of today to keep us isolated and keep us separated from one another is through the use of AI. AI is replacing jobs at an alarming rate, faster than we've ever seen in our entire lives and in the history of the world. Studies from MIT believe that they can already replace $1.7 trillion in wages. And that study was done back in November. So I imagine in 3 months it's gotten way worse as it grows every day. Every place that they hand you a screen and place of a human connection is a place that they tell you that a conversation with another individual is irrelevant. Every place they tell you to help yourself instead of have someone else help you is a job that they've taken away from somebody. Every cashier's desk that you see a screen or a kiosk instead, even though there's a person behind, is one way that they're erasing that person's purpose. You can make AI make your own TV shows, it'll make your videos, it'll make your movies. You can put real people in that movie and not pay none of them. And that's just one way that you take money away from people who make creations, who make art, who put their spirit out into the world. AI will steal that from you if you let it. It will do anything. And that is your purpose, your job, your talent being taken from you in your face. And every day you use it is the day that you allow that system to continue as it robs you as well. I could talk all day about how much it takes from us, about how they steal from us every day in every way, how things like fast food are a way to prevent the family dinner and thus erase a reason to go home, or things in everyday life that are methods to keep us separated and keep us from connecting. I'm serious, hit me up, I got like a dozen of these. But what I want to talk about more today is, again, how we can connect, because connection is our biggest strength. And I believe the main solution to remembering the pieces of life that they try and take from us every day is through connection. In the crowd right now, I look out and I see amazing, beautiful faces that I never would have seen if I chose to go straight home after class and walk to the car instead of around, just live, enjoy the sunlight. If I just went right home, so many people, so many friends that I look out right now I never would have even met. And that's a really sad thing to think, because there's some pretty cool people out here. Hi, Jasmine. The African race as a whole has a great power in our ability to work together. We've accomplished riches far beyond the green paper they try to tell us has the highest value. And we've accomplished great accomplishments way farther than anything they ever expect us to be or be capable of. Our greatest fear, no, their greatest fear is our collaboration and our skills and what we're capable of accomplishing if we work together. The scariest thing about us is not any of the stereotypes they place upon us, the violence that exists in our community through the systems that they placed within us, not any of the slang or tattoos or anything about our size or any labels that are placed upon us falsely. The scariest thing about our people is how far behind they forced us to be for centuries and how far we've made it ahead regardless. No single person is responsible for it all. It is every person who has connected with another person and decided to work together. Martin Luther King, Malcolm, Bobby Seale, Huey P. Newton, none of these names would come across our textbooks, our newspapers, or live rent-free in our minds if those people worked alone. It is the communities that they live within and the communities that they reached out to and lifted up that have made them who they are and who we are as a people. If you walk away with absolutely nothing that I've said today, if you don't take with you the fears of AI and how it erases our history and our independence, if you don't take with you the power of our people and our accomplishments and how every day you live and exist in a world that has been brought to fruition by the efforts and the power of our people, what I want you to walk away with is the desire for conversation. Because every person you talk to, every person that you meet, every day that you spend outside the house with people or with your family is a day that they lose. And if you're really brave, maybe you leave here today with a new friend, because the killer of loneliness and isolation and the killer of segregation is connection. Thank you.
I need y'all to do me a big favor, man. I need y'all to get on your feet and make noise for our BSA student representatives, Jemiah Haynes and Jaden Gant. I am so glad I don't have to speak after that. We have fantastic students at College of DuPage from every walk of life. And it is really a joy just to be a part of an institution that stands on the truth and is not really ashamed to actually just teach the truth the way it is. And our students reflect that in their words. Real quick, I want to do two things. I'm going to bring up a speaker and then I'm going to go sit down for a minute. I want to first acknowledge Joe, wave your hand. Josh, wave your hand, Josh. Ron, I just want to take time, if y'all will help me just thank them. And I make their lives exciting, and so it's always a pleasure for them to just be in the space. Next, we have a faculty who I'm excited to hear what he has to say. I've worked with this person for probably the better part of 10 years now, I believe, somewhere in that area. We both serve as co-advisors for the Black Student Alliance. He is with counseling and student success. Many of you all know him. So let's receive him as he comes and presents his perspective on this part of our culture and teaching and learning, none other than our very own Dr. Devin Chambers.
Swope said I had to take off the suit jacket so y'all could see the shirt. It says, if you can't read in the back, it says, imagine being scared of diversity, but not dictatorship. It was either that or if y'all had just listened to black women. That was the other option. Yeah, both good, right? So the 97-year-old Maasai village elder leisurely walked toward us, a towering figure dressed in traditional bright red cloth wrapped around his still sturdy body. With a stoic yet warm mouth, he greeted me with the traditional supa, or hello. He looked down at my 9-year-old daughter, studying her inquisitively for a moment, a wide smile painted on her face, as he slowly bent over, put his hand on top of her head and said, "Welcome home." I get emotional thinking about that moment because as a 9-year-old boy, home was not a welcome place for me. I experienced a lot of abuse and trauma as a child, so home felt like a place that was constantly shaking, a place to be frozen in fear, a place where childhood dreams festers like a sore, a place to make myself small so the walls didn't close in and topple me. And I think about my daughter's ancestor when she was 9 years old, living in her human trafficker's home, that of Matthew Whitaker Ransom, a US Senator in North Carolina. And I think about the trauma that she endured, where she was forced to shrink her light and her dreams or face brutal consequences. And I believe America has always been like my home. The home of America has shaken since the first Europeans arrived on shore, claiming a home that was never theirs. America is not broken, it was cracked on creation. When the White Lion ship full of trafficked Africans arrived in Virginia in 1619, before the Pilgrims, this was a year that hate moved in and never left. The shaking you feel in this home, it is memories, it is our nation's family secrets that we won't be silent about. For 400 years, this home has been gaslighting us, calling white supremacy tradition, calling stolen labor the American dream, calling terror law and order. Yet you wonder why the floor still creaks. I've been hearing the word unprecedented a lot lately in the news and social media. And I want to just say, unprecedented? Really? Is this the same America we're talking about? When the president of America's powerful was the purchase of people as property to put on plantations powered by pure and profound prejudice, and you want to tell me it's unprecedented? No, if you're only outraged now, you've been asleep 400 years, or you choose not to see because the targets didn't look like them or look like me. They look like Kenneth Porter Jr., who was shot and killed by an ICE agent on New Year's Eve. You see, we're experiencing collective trauma which permeates our streets, our policies, our institutions, our physical and mental bodies into the nervous system of America. State-sanctioned fear fuels this trauma where for hundreds of years, parents have been kidnapped by agents of terror, leaving children in cages to return to silent homes. We can't get justice or remember the past while we repeat it in real time. What is happening today is a reminder, not a warning. When you experience chronic trauma, there's an urge to hide, to shrink, to become immobile, like I did as a child. This is our evolution, this is our evolutionary protection when we are at our final moments before trauma swallows us whole. Just like the zebra at the moment before the lion pounces, it goes limp and freezes, hoping that the lion doesn't think it's already dead, or at least numb itself from the unimaginable pain of that traumatic event. As a somatic trained trauma counselor, I was taught that to unfreeze and thaw the ice while in freeze, and I like my ice melted, I don't know about you all, but a person must take action to engage our body's natural threat responses of activation and mobilization in order to complete the trauma response cycle. But what does action and mobilization look like when confronting the effects of the trauma of the American experience? In a 2013 study, Harvard professor Erica Chenoweth found that 3.5% found the 3.5% rule that in a study of over 300 nonviolent campaigns or revolutions, only 3.5% participation is needed for these campaigns to be successful. I want you all to look around you right now. There's maybe, 200 people here today. 3.5% is about 8, 9 of you. So that means 8 or 9 of you are needed for civil resistance to be successful. And I see a lot of student leaders here today. If you're a student leader, can you stand up? Leader of a club, organization, stand up. These students are already doing the work. These students are already leading the way, stepping up, pounding at the doors of this home and demanding justice. So can we give another round of applause for our student leaders? Thanks, y'all. So what does active resistance look like? Does it have to be protesting, chanting in the streets? What if resistance can be education? You choosing to be here today? What if resistance can be rest? White supremacy and capitalism wants you overworked, overtired, because it thrives on inaction and learned helplessness. Rest is not passive. Rest is not couch rotting or mindlessly scrolling on social media for hours. For me, it is resting in community, resting in creativity, using my gifts in the ways that God intended for me. I think about the civil rights movement, how protests were the most visible form of resistance, and yet there were organizers in the background who put consistent pressure until the house began to crack. There's so many ways for us to mobilize. For some, that could be creating a social media post. For others, like we have a lot of, raise your hand if you're an educator here, professor, faculty, educator in some way. So we have a lot of yeah, raise your hand or clap for the educators. Yeah. So we have educators that every day teach our students these truths in their own way, and that is resistance. For others, that might be throwing a tear gas canister back at a fascist. That's another way. You should not feel guilty for using your gifts to enact change in that way, in the way that fits you and your communities. I remember being a 9-year-old, sitting in my bed, praying for somebody to save me, until I grew up healed and realized my community can save me and that I can save me. And only you all can save each other. So I want you to turn to your neighbor and say, we are our greatest savior. And I want you to feel that, right? We are our greatest savior. We don't need somebody to come and save us. Black History Month isn't about cherry-picked visionaries or feel-good Martin Luther King quotes. It's about unraveling the lies through our actions, because a house that tells the truth might shake, but at least it can finally stand. And when it does stand tall, it will be bittersweet because of the profound grief that we carry from the years we lost and the years we've been frozen, trying to keep the walls from closing in all around us. This home will be a monument to our collective action, and my daughter will grow old in that house and sit tall at the head of the table, a wide smile painted on her face as she places her hand on top of the 9-year-old black girl's head and welcomes her to her new home. Thank you. So up next to close out our remarks, I'll invite Dr. Naveen Shabna, Vice President of Organizational Development.
Wow, I have to follow Dr. Chambers. Ooh, what powerful words we heard this afternoon. Can we just give a round of applause to all the speakers? I am just in awe. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of you here today, to our dedicated faculty, our hardworking students, our devoted staff, every member of our community, our administrators who came out. You came together to make this event special. Your presence and support means so much, and I'm truly grateful to share in this moment with you. We know Black history is not limited to a single month. How we show up is a reflection of who we are collectively, how we choose to value, acknowledge, and support one another every day. No history and no people can be erased as long as we continue to show up. So let's continue to show up. Show up with open hearts and open minds, eager to learn, to grow, and to appreciate the fullness of our shared humanity. May this gathering today inspire all of us to carry that commitment forward. Thank you again so much for being here. It is my honor and pleasure to introduce the Ayodali Drum and Dance Group at this time. Thank you.
Good afternoon, beautiful people. How you guys doing out there? Awesome. Yes, yes, yes. I feel the energy already in the room. That's what it's supposed to be. We are Ayodele Drum and Dance, and today we are here to come to complete and finish this celebration of not just a month, but a year and a lifetime of celebration of people that are spread across this world from the origin of the continent of Africa. There is something beautiful about the similarities of cultures that have been spread across the world that connects us as a people, especially Black people here in the United States. As I am a product and child of a family from Jamaica as well as Mississippi, our bloodline flows all the way through and across to the west coast of Africa. If you take a look at a beautiful exhibit that the College of DuPage has put down that shows you about the transatlantic slave time, and when you see about how many Black people were spread across the world, and as you see how throughout the years and throughout the inspirations and inventions and cultural connections, how we connect is through this music, through the arts, through the culture, and respect for each other. And that's what we're gonna do today with you guys. We are all women's drum and dance community, and our mission is to study this music as well as the dance so we can continue to spread our culture correctly, and so we can know and respect everyone else's as we speak. Today you will see music and drum and dance that is extending from the west coast of Africa. That is definitely a broad range, so I'm talking about countries that you will see the origins of these instruments that are from. Repeat after me: Mali, Senegal, Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone, Benin, Togo, Nigeria, Ghana. All of these countries hold strong representation in how the captivation of our people will spread across the world, and these instruments is what bring us together. Y'all have a good time. Amazing. That presentation that you saw was a dance called Lamba. Everybody say Lamba. This is something that you will see done as a representation for the griots of the families, the ones who hold the tradition, the elders in the community, those who you pay the respect to, those who are teaching you the traditions and the teachings and the love of the family and how it continues to grow. You play the music and you give respect to those people. That is that dance. Next, you will see a speaking conversation from the Sister Victoria here. We as women not only study the music and dance, but also the music and the drum. It is something that when we first started to practice and learn, you will see it dominated by males, but as we went to study in certain countries like Guinea and go to Mali, you see that the representation is from the female. When you have different special occasions and different things where they have to go into the villages, the women are the ones who created the rhythms. And so there's a great inspiration as we continue to study this music, as we share it with the young people to know that anyone can play these instruments so long as it's respected. Let's hear from the drum. Amazing, you guys, amazing. As I feel the energy that is being emitted back and forth through us, this is something that is already in us, within our culture, not just from Africa, but from across the world. So as you feel this music, which is something that brings us together, don't be afraid to whip it out, clap it out. It's nice space and ample opportunity for you to move your body. It's all within what it's supposed to feel. This music, this coming together and positive energy is what heals people, is what is healing our communities. And that is why we want to make sure that we express ourselves through the arts and culture of our people. Make sense? Now, speaking about our people, which is one who connects us, there is a traditional ethnic group by the Balanta people out of Senegal, Gambia, West Africa. Those are the ones who resisted. That is one of your oldest ethnic groups that were very powerful in the fights against those who tried to take over their land. And that, again, is something that is very powerful throughout Black people around this world. We are very resistant in our power, and that is another dance that we present to you guys as celebration. So clap your hands and feel with us as we uplift each other. Awesome, awesome. Y'all good. Thank you, ladies. Give them a little presentation. Give it up for them. Just really quickly, we want to be able to give you the names of these instruments that you see playing here. These aren't just traditional instruments that are found in these countries, but you see these instruments played in classical music, bands, all over the world. Again, think about Mali and the west coast of Africa. The Numu people, the craftsmen, are the ones who created this instrument that she is playing with her hands only. It is called the djembe. Everybody say djembe. Djembe. Beautiful. She is playing it with her hands as she holds it up. It is carved from the trunk of a tree, from the inside out. That is where you have the hollow sound coming out there. If you take a look at this instrument, it looks very similar to world instruments around the world. In India, in Cuba, in different parts of Latin America, you have drums that have that same similar makeup where it is held by rope as well as animal skin. This skin that's usually on the drums of the djembe is goat or cow skin, very fine, so her hands can be able to get the sound out. There's 3 notes that come out of this drum. It's your bass note. Yes, you have your tone. And you have your slap. With great practice and technique to her teachers, she keeps practicing and create polyrhythms, and you have notes that come out like this. Give it up for Sister Victoria. She has a very, very special story. She loves this instrument very much because as a young child, just throughout her time, she did not speak until she was 7. And knowing that she has a special story that comes beyond that, what pushes her through, I let her speak on it.
Hello, everybody. So my name is Victoria Boateng. I was diagnosed with autism at the age of 3. Couldn't speak till I was 7 years old. And I basically used West African drumming as a way to build social skills, self-confidence, independence, and to also heal as well. So it's very important that we teach and learn African drumming for everybody. We all about inclusion and bring everybody to the fold. So that's why I teach African drumming for people with disabilities, including autism, so everybody get an opportunity to learn traditional West African drumming.
Amazing. So she is a very profound study of this, as well as a teacher to younger generations in her community. I'm gonna move on to these drums here as I am playing them with sticks. These are called doon-doons. Everybody say doon-doons. Doon-doons. Now, similar to this drum, but a little bit different, we play them with sticks. And as you see, the skin is on both sides. It's not a hollow out. You got skin on both sides. So you can play them on both. Along with the makeup of the rope, as well as the skin on here, it's thicker. So it's a cow skin, that's why we play it with the sticks. You have 2 notes. You have an open note and a closed note, like a muff to hear. This biggest drum here is your deepest sound in the music. It's like your baba of the family, your big daddy of the family. It's called the doon doon ba. Everybody say doon doon ba. Doon doon ba. Yes. Then you move over here to the melody maker of the family, the soft one, the one that you're gonna be able to hear what music or rhythm is being played. It's the mom of the family called sangba. Everybody say sangba. Sangba. Then you come over here to the smaller drum. It's the baby of the family, the highest pitch, the one that keeps you on your toes, your metronome, your timekeeper, let you know how fast or slow the rhythm is going to go. As you put all 3 of those together, I can play them as 3, or we can play them separately. This is the communication that happens between the dunes as well as the djembe. And instead of us talking and me telling her, start playing right now, she's gonna give a musical phrase in the music that's gonna tell me to come in to be on beat with her. So we call that the break. Instead of me saying 5, 6, 7, 8, she'll say something like this. That note I hit right at there, that was my 1. That was my heartbeat. That was my I'm on time. You know when you feel it, when you feel your favorite song and you be like, snapping on beat, right? So I want you guys to try that with me. She'll play the break, we're gonna clap and give 1 note right at the end of her last note. I'll do it one more time so you can see, and then we go for it. Yes, I hear you in the back. Come on, so some people got in there. Y'all heard it. Let's try everybody. 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. One more time. Awesome. Sister Brittany. Brittany's gonna help us out and bring us into the music. Cuckoo. Okay. She's just on the road. We slow down. I gotta tell her what we're gonna do. So Victoria's gonna play the break. We're gonna make that clap happen, and we're gonna continue that clap as they start in this rhythm, okay? Let's try it out. 5, 6, 7. Yes. So we're listening for her break, and when she plays that break, you're gonna stop. Voila, give yourselves a hand, people. We lit. That was a nice, clean ensemble, okay? We're gonna bring it back in. She'll play some embellishments in the music where it may sound like a break is being played, but she's keep playing, and it may get a little faster, and we're gonna get faster with it, okay? All right, let's try it out. Here we go. Yes. Beautiful. Right on the ball. Give yourselves a hand, everybody. That was a nice groove. Thank you. Amazing. As we move forward, now that you guys are connected with being in the rhythm, don't be afraid to clap on and come out on the side. Don't be afraid if I'm asking you to dance at the end too. Okay? All right, cool. Mr. Okay, I got you, okay. This last dance that you will see is something that we hold true and special to our organization since we are an all-women's drum and dance organization. This particular rhythm is done for the young men in the community in Guinea, West Africa. It is called Soli. Soli. Rites of passage is something that is very big and present in all of these communities and villages as we see it throughout our people as well. It is something when the young boys are getting taken away, just them, to learn about what it means to become a man, what it means to protect their home and their village and their space and respect the people that they love. Of course, there is celebration, there is order that comes together to celebrate them, and that is what Soli is done for. So we're giving it up for our young brothers of our community today. Ashe. y'all feeling good? I hope energized, I hope refreshed, I hope filled with some knowledge and some encouragement to learn about more who you are and how strong and how beautiful and powerful we are as a people and how we move throughout this world as great inspiration, and we're going to continue to do that as such. I want you guys to make sure that you know that Africa is everywhere. Black culture and history is positively shared in a loving way, and know that that's what we represent as Ayodele Drum and Dance. We want you guys to stay in connection with us. We are on Instagram, Facebook. We have a beautiful website. We are holding 16 years this year as an organization out of Chicago, dedicated to preserving this culture and sharing it with our communities. We have a concert and conference series that happens Mother's Day weekend in representation for our mothers, where we bring in our teachers that are from Guinea, that are from Senegal, from Brazil, from Ivory Coast, from 63rd and Stony Island. Like, we got our teachers that's gonna be representing all over Chicago footwork, ballet styles dancing, West African drum and dance, as well as a concert. We would love to see you guys in the place. Mr. David, thank you so much for having us here. We hope that you continue to share in this love. We are in partnership with Sherman Park District, which is a Chicago Park District in the Back of the Yards neighborhood in Chicago. We have classes open to the community. That means anyone from the ages of 3 all the way to 18. Whatever makes you move, you can come into the space and listen to the music, be a part of the dancing. If you have children, we have a children's program that actually starts this weekend coming February for the month on Saturdays. Thank you so much. Keep being you, keep sharing love, and have a good rest of the day. Peace.
Get on your feet, make some noise for Ayodele Drum and Dance. One more time, you all. Make some noise for Ayodele Drum and Dance. Thank you all.